This is episode 34 of the Solo P1's Flaming Tarmac. You don't get no bullshit here. You don't get no fake shit here. All you get here is the truth. Solo P1's not scared about sponsorship. Solo P1 doesn't care about the soft generation. All he cares about putting his opinion out there, and if you follow him, good. If you don't. But Solo P1 will continue to voice his opinion. And if anything comes down the line, sponsorship, whatever, but Solo P1 will always continue to speak the truth.
Michael, I just sent you an email with the diagrams where the car should be. Did you receive that?
Toto, I don't access my emails during a race deliberately because I concentrate on the race.
Yeah, then you should maybe look at this because there is something with the rules. I'm coming up.
No problem. I suggest if you want to, Toto, feel free to go upstairs and see the stewards directly.
This is getting manipulated, man.
Toto?
You need to reinstate the lap before. That's not right.
Toto?
Yes.
It's called a motor race, okay?
Sorry?
We went to car racing.
This is Solo P1. This is episode 34 of the Flaming Tarmac. What did I say? What did I say about Michael Masi? Let me just turn this down a bit. What did I say about Michael Masi? I clearly said here on my podcast, probably about a week ago, maybe two. I've lost track of time because I've been busy the past couple of weeks. That's probably why I haven't done a lot of videos. But what did I say about Michael Masi? What did I say about Michael Masi? I said, as soon as F1 releases this idiot, he's going to be making a book. He's going to be talking to the media. He's going to be talking to anybody who gives him the coin. Because this guy has lost probably the best job he's ever going to get. Let's face it. Let's face it, this guy has lost the best job he's ever going to get. Head of the FIA stewards. He doesn't get any bigger than that, especially for this jerk off. Let's face it. And look what he's doing. He's speaking to the media on a daily basis. And I'm telling you, the book is coming. The book may not come out this year, but it's coming in the next couple of years. And then you'll know the truth. He's already hinting in the magazines already. Straight after the incident, he felt bad. He didn't know what he'd done. He felt like he had to get out of there. Of course. But the fans haven't forgot. And they never will forget. Now I'm moving on to the topic of the video today. And it is, should Daniel Ricciardo be replaced by Oscar Pereski, whatever his name is? Oscar Pereski. And my opinion on that is, you're damn right. Daniel Ricciardo has had his chances. He has been at McLaren a few years now. He's always making up excuses where, oh, I've got to get the car right. I've got to get the settings right. I've got to get this right. But while he's talking about that, Lando Norris is out qualifying him every single race and beating him basically in every race. But he's still going to make excuses. I remember back in the day when Daniel Ricciardo joined McLaren. It was before he joined McLaren. Is when the news got announced that he was joining McLaren. He come out and he said, "I will end you." That's what he said. "I will end you." He said that to Lando Norris. He said to Lando Norris, "I will end you." This is during some interview. I think it was it might have been the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix last year, or just before then. I think it might have been Brazil. Lando Norris was talking to Sky Sports, talking about the race, and he was talking. And then you know how Daniel Ricciardo can't just sit still. He's like a 4-year-old kid. He jumped into Lando's interview and he says, "I will end you." And Lando Norris looked at him and said, "Yeah, I remember you said that." So 2 more years, fast forward, 2 more years later. Has Daniel Ricciardo ended Lando Norris? No. So if you're not good enough, get out. Very simple. If you're not good enough to drive for McLaren, out. I do not care if people say, "Oh, Daniel Ricciardo, I like him, it's a personality." I do not care about the personality. I don't care if the driver had 0 personality. If you're not good enough to drive in the car, get out. Because there's so many people who'd love to drive for that car, for McLaren. Legendary team like McLaren. It's not like Zach Brown hasn't like given him chances. Zach Brown has gave him plenty of chances. But every time he has blew it. He can't get nowhere near Lando Norris. Nowhere near. Very simple. Other people say, "Oh yeah, but he's a good driver." Yeah, but he was a good driver at Red Bull. But after Red Bull, has he really been a good driver? Can you actually pick a time, pick a race where I'd say one race he has been good. He only won it because they told Lando Norris to stay back, and that was at Monza. I think it was last year, Monza. That was the only race that he won, and that was like over a year ago, since he's been at McLaren. And they actually told Lando Norris to slow down because Daniel Ricciardo could win it to give him confidence. But it didn't work, did it? He got the win, fair play. He got the win because Lando Norris slowed down. Lando Norris could have beat him. Lando Norris is a far superior driver than Daniel Ricciardo now. Daniel Ricciardo hasn't really showed his world-class stuff since he left Red Bull. And let's face it, he only left Red Bull for the money. He should have stayed at Red Bull. Christian Horner said, even though I don't even agree with Christian Horner most of the time, he ran away from a fight. That's what Daniel Ricciardo did. He ran away from a fight. He should have stuck it out. All right, he might have got, I think his new contract was saying that he was getting a little bit less money than Max Verstappen. So if you think you're worth it, you stay there and you beat Max Verstappen and then you get more money on your contract. You don't just run off and go, "I'm going to go to Renault." Because Renault offered him a boatload of money. A boatload. So he said, "Yeah, I'm going for the money." But where did that get you? No wins. You've gone to McLaren and you've got your arse handed to your boy, Lando Norris. Very simple. Very simple. So where do you go now? Oscar Piastri. To me, he deserved to be at McLaren. Give the young guy a chance. It all started here. Look, it all started because Oscar Piastri, yeah, he was supposed to be going to Alpine. That was a done deal. He was supposed to go in Alpine. That was the agreement, right? But Alonso, very clever, negotiated a deal with Aston Martin. And Aston Martin offered him a 3-year deal. And he was never going to get a 3-year deal at Alpine. I reckon Alpine probably would have gave him a year and an extension because of his age. So he said, nah, I ain't having that. So we started looking around. Very crafty Alonso. This is why I like Alonso, man. It's every man for themselves at the end of the day. You're in F1, it's every man for themselves. So he's thinking to himself, you know what? I want to be in Formula 1 for another 3 years, man, at least. So we negotiated a deal with Aston Martin. And Aston Martin gave him the deal. He didn't tell no one about it between him and Aston Martin. And then he come out last week and said, right, I'm going to Aston Martin next season, 3-year deal. And that's where all this stuff happened. You had geeks online on Twitter putting stuff out and saying this, that. They never knew nothing, okay? I never tweeted nothing and I never put nothing out. I started researching myself and I got it off Peter Windsor. He said what was going on. He said that Oscar Piastri is going to go to McLaren. He decided he wants to go to McLaren. Now, everybody's saying there's no way that Thingy going to take him back, Alpine, because Alpine obviously used to be Renault. And there's no way they're going to take Ricciardo back. But I think they will. Who else are going to take? Who else are going to take? But my point is, Ricciardo, 33 years of age. He's not... Oh, look, now he should be in a good team now. Now he should be winning titles. 33 years of age is a peak of a Formula 1 driver. Now he should be winning races, but he's not. All he's done is team hop. Boop, 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 boop. Team hop. Now this is what you get. Farce. The smartest man in the room is Alonso. 42 years of age. And he's going to be staying, and he's got a 3-year deal with Aston Martin. Clever. You got to hand it to Alonso. You got to hand it to Alonso. Crafty. But he has to do what he has to do to feed him and his family. Simple. He wants it because he knew that he was never going to get that deal from Alpine, a 3-year deal. Alpine was never going to offer him a 3-year deal because he knows they wanted Oscar Piastri in that team. They was going to keep Finger there, Ocon. So Alonso thought, you know what? I'm not having a 1-year deal. I want a bigger deal. I want to be here in 3 years' time. We're trying to get some more podiums and more race wins. I'm not sure if he's going to do that with Aston Martin, but this is what he wanted. So he went about his business his own way. I'm not going to knock him for it. A lot of people say, oh, he's crafty. Why? At the end of the day, right, he has to do what he's got to do. Alonso's got to do what he's got to do. And he wants to stay in Formula 1, so Aston Martin gave him the 3-year deal, and that was him. But Ricciardo, I got no sympathy for him. No sympathy. I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. I'm not gonna feel sorry for a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire. That's what Alonso is. I mean, that's what Ricciardo is, a multi-millionaire. I'm not gonna feel sorry for a multi-millionaire. He brought this on himself. Red Bull did not want him to leave. Christian Horner did not want Daniel Ricciardo to leave. Red Bull did not want him to leave. But as soon as Renault offered him the cash, his eyes lit up and he was gone. Now, this is where he is. He's not the youngest driver anymore. This is his peak of his racing career. And do I think that he deserves to be Axel McLaren? You damn right. He deserves it. And that's it. That's my opinion on it, man, at the end of the day. Dan Ricciardo deserves it. If it's not popular, I don't care. It's the truth. He teamed hopped for years. Red Bull to Renault for a couple of years, and then he jumped ship to McLaren. He thought he was going to outdo Daniel. He thought he was going to outqualify and outbeat what's his name, Lando Norris, but it didn't work. Now he's stuck, very stuck. But at the end of the day, I think he's got one seat. He's got a seat at maybe Williams, but I can't see him I can't see him going to Williams. I don't think he's going to downgrade to it. Look, no disrespect to Williams, but I can't see him downgrading to Williams. I can't see it. The only seats I can see is a potential. What do you call it again? I could see a potential move to Alpine. Maybe. That's if they're going to take him back. They might take him back. And that's it, really. Maybe Haas. I don't know. But he's stuck. There's not many options left for Daniel Ricciardo now. This is what happens when you team up. Red Bull will never take him back, ever. Once you leave Red Bull, they don't give you another chance anyway. Look at Gasly. Gasly's been trying for 3 years to get back into Red Bull. Not going to happen. The only time you ever... Once you leave Red Bull, you're out. And that's the way Red Bull roll. So he's stuck. So, Oscar Piastri, I'm very interested in seeing him and Lando Norris next season. Two good, world-class young drivers. Lando Norris is very competitive. Look, all Formula One drivers are competitive, but there's two young guys. Oscar Piastri, world champion in Formula 3, world champion in Formula 2. It was a travesty that he had to sit out this season. But this guy is supposed to be the next big thing. And he's going to be with Lando Norris at McLaren. So it's going to be two guys, and I want to see that team. I want to see them two going wheel to wheel together. It's going to be very interesting to see them two guys going wheel to wheel next season. So that's it. That's all I can really. There's nothing else to talk about. I showed that thing at the beginning about Lewis Hamilton, about Masi saying, "Oh, he's sorry." It's too late for sorry. It's too late, man. You've done the damage. It's never going to be forgotten. You've done the damage. It's never going to be forgotten. It's too late for sorry. Too late. So, this is Solo P1 Sunday night. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Episode 35 of the Flaming Tarmac probably coming this week, maybe. But any news, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel. So, look out for that. Hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me on iTunes and Spotify. Just type in Solo P1 F1 reviews, and then you'll see me with my big red logo. And just hit the follow, hit the sub. We'd appreciate it, and hit the like on the video as well. It'll get out there in the algorithm. So thank you very much, guys. Solo P1 signing out. Bye.